And I think a lot of it is just trusting ourselves to be resourceful and creative and not be in fear, to be very aware and intuitive of our surroundings.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my next video. Today we are in for a treat. We're meeting a new friend of mine, Kimberly.
Hello, hello. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
And you have a little friend.
And this is Emmy Lou, a rescue poo. She's doing great. She loves the van.
So how long have you been on the road?
Well, I just started full-time in early November, but I did an experiment last winter. I still had a conventional rental home in upstate New York, and I did a 3.5-month experiment last winter. And I loved it so much, and I found it to be surprisingly easy. So I decided to just jump off the ledge and do it.
And unlike a lot of folks out here, you're not out here because you need to be.
Right.
You're just out here because you want to be.
I want to be, and there is a little bit of a need because my soul needs nature.
Yes.
So there's that, and that's why I chose to do this. I also am in Quartzsite in particular because I really wanted to experience the RTR.
For those who don't know, the RTR is the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous. It's an event we hold every year here in Quartzsite, Arizona. January, it varies, but it's usually the middle 2 weeks of January. So are you maintaining a home base?
No, I am not. I gave it up. I decided I wanted my retirement funds to come to me, not to a landlord. So
I love that. That
was part of my decision too, is that it just started to not make sense to me, especially the more I researched this lifestyle, and after my experiment last winter, I knew I could do it. So,
wow.
And I think a lot of it is just trusting ourselves to be resourceful and creative and not be in fear, to be very aware and intuitive of our surroundings. So a lot of people are afraid for me, but I'm not.
A lot of people have a lot of fear, and
yeah.
So apparently you just don't have a whole lot of fear.
No, I was brought up in a fear-based family, and
really?
I decided at some point in my life that I wasn't going to be that. And I can probably admit that it took plenty of therapy, but here I am. I've turned it around, and I'm really not afraid. I'm very aware of my surroundings, and I stay vigilant, but this just feels like a really good fit for me right now in my life.
Cool. So why did you choose a minivan? You could have made almost any choice.
Yeah, I bought my first minivan many years ago when I was living in Portland, Oregon, because I wanted to camp. I actually almost bought a Westfalia, but a mechanic said, why bother? Just get a minivan and a Coleman stove. And I'm like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So I bought a minivan, and it was a Previa, Toyota Previa. Fell in love with the Toyotas at that point. So, and then this is my third van. But I had a friend build a platform for me that actually took up almost all of the back. And that was the beginning, really, for me. It's like, wow, this can be really comfortable. And then it just kind of grew from there. I don't cook inside. I don't want to cook inside. If it's raining out, I'll go somewhere to eat or reach through the seats to my fridge and make a Sammy or something. Yeah.
Well, can we take a look around?
Absolutely.
It looks like Cody's taking up shop. I guess we're done then.
He's comfortable.
Yeah.
He's like, I like this van, Dad.
Now let's go take a look around.
Okie doke. The most functional thing I have next to my whisk broom is this shelf. I saw this on a YouTube video. Some man had done this. So I got in touch with him and asked him some more details. And I put my own together. It's really, really easy. I got this from the Dollar Tree. And of course, you can find a slab of wood anywhere. And I put this protective material on the inside so it doesn't scratch my vehicle. You want to see that?
Just stapled on some shelf liner, it looks
like. Yep, that's exactly what it is. And then, just put 4 holes in each of the corners and in a knot, And then I just had these hooks. So it's just really easy to put up and take down. But the beauty is, you know, my laptop can sit here. But, you know, I find parks to pull over and have my lunch, and this is what I use. Then I've got my, my awning, which, again, you know, most of the things in here, I stole these ideas from other people on YouTube. So this is attached to my, my roof rack.
Very simple.
Yeah, it is. And it's a 5x7 tarp. So, and then I've got it also secured with, you can't see them here, but the zip ties. And inside here are 2 telescoping poles. And then, you know, these suction cuppy thingies that go here. If I didn't have a sunroof, it would be further back because it's a little awkward here, but it works. So I unroll this and I have guy lines. I've got a 5-gallon water tank that I fill at Walmart or wherever. And this is USB. You can see this is USB powered. And then I made this out of the Reflectix just to, you know, kind of keep it cooler. These are my window covers. And I love them because if it's hot out, I can use this side on that door. And if it's cold out, then I just stick them in here. These are challenging to make, but I did it and never have to do it again. So this is my fridge. It's an Alpacool C20, I think. It holds a lot.
Do you have solar?
I do. Yeah, that's on the other side. Yeah. So, and here's my bed. So the platform I had reconfigured in California before I left. And I have a lot of storage underneath on both sides, but I had the platform made so I could actually lift up the tops. But now that's kind of inconvenient because the bed and the bedding is heavy. I have an electric blanket in here and I have been using it.
Yeah, it's been cool.
I plug it into my rock pails. I have a rock pails in here. So I have it plugged into that. And I also charge my phone at night on this. Oh, I've got a blackout curtain there too that just lives right there. So I just draw that apart and I've got this bungee cord that holds it in. Okay, so this is where I store my solar panels, and it actually is multifunctional because it prevents Emmy from falling over. And she has done that. She's fallen between the door and the smile for the camera. She's fallen down there before. So anyway, so I have all this hooked in. I do have house power that a friend of mine connected up for me. So I have a marine battery, a deep cell battery underneath the platform way under here. I have a DC charger that connects to my my car battery.
Ah, yes.
And then that's back here. So it actually worked out really well because it fits perfectly back here and is it's screwed into the boards for my platform.
Right.
Yeah. I got these longer cords because in my experiment last winter, my cords weren't long enough. So I got these new.
For the solar panels.
Yeah. So now it's really easy for me to just hook them up. I daisy chain these two together because I didn't have enough solar. Only one of them is only 100 watts. And I learned last year that I needed more than that to charge up the battery, the house battery. But again, I've got more storage under here. These are great. I have 2 of these I got from Amazon. I love them. It's a collapsible pail. The other one is larger, so I have the hose for a shower. So if I need to take a shower, I've got a way to rig it up off the back of my van. I made these screens. So this is good for the south, east or northeast, anywhere on the East Coast actually. So this is for my sunroof. And then I have one for each of the front windows because those are the only ones that open. And then I also have this really ugly looking thing, highly functional and ugly. But this was a curtain that I got for free, I think. And if I'm in a place that's really warm and buggy, like I was in Florida, then I just put this up
it's
here.
Velcro.
It's Velcro. That's it. Again, keeping it simple.
And you've got a roof box.
And I do. I have this cargo box. I wish I didn't have to do it, but right now it's a godsend.
Right.
So it holds extra dog food and my decoy tent and a rolling up table and just a bunch of other supplies, toilet paper, Kleenex, things like that.
You got to have it. And so I have to ask, how are you going to the bathroom?
I knew you were going to ask me that, and I'm totally
personal,
prepared. No, that's cool. So this is the love of my life. So I love this for in the middle of the night.
Yep.
And that's why I love having the space. This is my dressing and bathroom space.
Right.
So this is for pee. And then if you really want me to get into it, this is the special where I used to work with the elderly, so I knew a lot about these. These are for commodes.
Mm-hmm.
So I got these, and it's thicker plastic, and it also has an absorbent thing in the bottom.
That is nice.
But I also have kitty litter.
So another question I have to ask, showering and staying clean?
Yes. Well, in between showers, I've got, I have the baby wipes. I have plenty of these. I haven't had to, as I mentioned, I haven't had to use my own makeshift shower, but I'm all ready if I need it. I have all the supplies that I need. I haven't had to use it yet because I've been staying at host homes or friends' homes, and there are $5 showers in town. I think that's about it. I've got these curtains, and these are actually really, I love these curtains, so I wanted to use them somehow in here. And it's an ambiance thing, but it's also functional. If I want to sit in my van and read and it's warm out and I want to leave this open for a little airflow, but I want some privacy, these work really well on both sides.
Well, Kimberly, thank you so much for sharing your home. You've done an amazing job.
I'm delighted. I'm happy to show it off.
Yeah, it's great. I mean,
thank you.
You really don't have much invested here. And
no,
it's great.
No, because I took your advice. I paid about $1,000 to get all the electrical. That's everything, including the solar panels.
Right.
And I thought that was very fair. And a close friend of mine, and he's an electrician among other things, and he set it all up for me. He told me what to get and set it up for me. And so other than that, their bed was redone for $100. And really, I mean, well, I had to get the cargo thing, but everything else is just really simple.
Very simple. But nice home.
Yeah, I'm very, very comfortable in here. In fact, when I'm at a host house, they'll say, "Don't you want to come in and sleep?" And it's like, not really. I mean, it's easier because everything is right here. Otherwise, I have to pack a bag and bring it inside. But I'm just really comfortable in my van. Always have been.
All right. Well, Kimberly, thank you so much for sharing your home with us. It's amazing.
Thank you.
And beautiful and
well, and I thank you. Yes, and I thank you for all the inspiration too and all the ideas. Just do it. Get started with what you got.
So, folks, I think you got some really great ideas here, some inspiration. If so, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now.